right, main event time. We've got Jan Blachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev. And, okay, so talking about how you want someone or you're a fan of someone and you don't think they're going to win. I'm a huge Jan Blachowicz fan. I don't think he's going to win this weekend. I have Magomed Ankalaev coming away with the victory this weekend. He's got it on his feet, and then ultimately he's got the wrestling to, just either ride this one out, win by decision, or ground and pound Jan Blachowicz to oblivion. He's great, Magomed Ankalaev. He's a great wrestler. There's a reason why when Yuri had to step down from this card, there's a reason why the guys at the UFC wanted Magomed Ankalaev in that fight as opposed to Jan Blachowicz. The fans would have preferred a Jan Blachowicz Glover Teixeira rematch. I think it was a huge missed opportunity. Would have sold a lot of pay-per-views. Very compelling fight. Instead, now you have Magomed Ankalaev. But the reason being, in my opinion, is because Magomed, he's very similar to a lot of those Dagestanis. I believe he is Dagestani. So, he's got like that aura behind him. But, and with that being said, he fights like a Dagestani, and we're seeing that is like the best base for MMA right now. Like, just be born in a mountain in Russia. So, going with Magomed Ankalaev over Jan Blachowicz. A lot of people get it confused that Jan Blachowicz is like this great grappler because, he did it. He wrestled Izzy to a decision. Izzy came in like 40 pounds underweight. So Magomed Ankalaev, he has so many paths to victory here this weekend, and I'm taking him to get the victory over Jan Blachowicz. What do you got, Tom?
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think grappling is going to happen a lot in this fight here. I think this is going to be a stand-up battle, and I think Magomed Ankalaev is going to be the more technical striker here. I think he's going to be a little bit quicker, and I think what is really going to make him victorious in this fight is his defensive head movement. Jan talks about the Polish power, but the Polish power is sometimes easy to see coming. And even when it's not, and he hides it behind a one or a left hook, and he comes in, hard with a right hand. I think ultimately Magomed Ankalaev, and him being the technical kickboxer that he is, he's going to find himself out of danger and not getting hit with too much of the Polish power. If you look at Magomed's most recent fights, Anthony Smith be a TKO ground and pound. Anthony was having some ankle issues there, but it wasn't anyone's question who was winning that fight up until that point. And then Thiago Santos, he was winning that fight the entire way through, thoroughly outclassed Thiago Santos there. Volkan Oezdemir, much of the same. And then again, Nikita Krylov, not too much pushback for Magomed Ankalaev up until this point. He is a large decision guy. And then he's got the finish over Anthony Smith, obviously, but we said that he's got the ankle issue there. I think this one is probably going to go to decision. I think it's going to be Magomed Ankalaev outpointing Jan Blachowicz to a decision through 5 rounds. Jan is just not as fast as he once was, and I think that's going to help Magomed Ankalaev be able to see it all the way through. Jan's only win since losing to Glover Teixeira quite quickly and quite embarrassingly, almost, one could say. One, not me, almost. But that was against Glover a year ago. And then, against Alex Rakic coming back, Rakic blew out his right knee. Now, granted, Jan Blachowicz was landing some really good leg kicks, but in that fight, it looked like Rakic just wasn't blocking them at all. I'm getting a little off track here. I just think Magomed Ankalaev is a little bit more technical. I think he's going to be able to stay defensively sound, land more offense on Jan Blachowicz. And I think we're going to see a lot of striking, not too much kicking, a little bit of kicking on the Magomed Ankalaev side. Big, strong leg kicks up to the thigh by Jan Blachowicz, but have no doubt about it. It's going to be a striking battle. Not too much ground game. I think Ankalaev is going to point it to the victory.
All right. Yeah. Well, that would make it another super lock.